Welcome everyone to Do More Be More Food Lab, where we cook for gains with none of the pain. Today we are making a breakfast sandwich. Not just any breakfast sandwich. My favorite breakfast sandwich, at least right now. Going back to my days when I used to love a bacon, egg, and cheese with salt and pepper ketchup on a roll, I was trying to think, how can I have something like that I can enjoy nowadays? Now I ended up coming up with something slightly different. It's not going to be that much different, but at the same time the taste is actually significantly different in some ways and in ways that are good. The macros overall are a huge difference. Stick around because that is coming up right now. Welcome everyone to Do More Be More. Now, as far as the ingredients go, I'm going to start off with this keto bread, and you've seen that I've used it in the past. I don't go for keto. This says keto friendly, I should say. Let me make the correction. The name of the actual brand is Nature's Oven. I find this at Costco. It has, you're looking at the macros right there. I think it's between 40 or 45. I can't remember now. And the protein is pretty decent considering each, you get a slice of bread for each. And when you have both, you have 8 grams of protein. So you're starting off on the right note, and what you're doing is you're also giving yourself bread. You can't have a sandwich without bread, first of all. And most of these breads can get really starchy, which I'm okay with. It's just that the calories go up, and then you're depriving yourself of calories later on throughout the day. Now, as far as egg goes, I have the two options of using the Southwestern from the egg beaters or the regular egg whites, which in this case today I will use the egg whites, and I'm going to use 2 servings. Let's go with 2. I was going to go with 3, but I'm going to go with 2 because I don't want the egg to fall apart because there's just too much on there and they can't even hold it. So we're going to use the 2 servings. We're going to use our food scale. At this point, we should be using our food scale because if we're not, well, I mean, how do you know what you're eating? And eventually you will be free of this thing. You won't need a food scale after a while, and once you get the hang of it, the dishes that you've been doing from the very beginning will be a piece of cake. As you're starting a new dish, I understand you'll need it, and I use it as well. I use it when I'm making a brand new dish, something I've never done before, and I just want to make sure I get it right. Especially with baking, and that's just something that you want to make sure you're doing correctly, especially if you're doing it for yourself. I mean, if you're not going to do it for yourself, who are you going to do it for? Then we're going to add 2 slices. Well, I'm going to go with 1 slice of American cheese. I just feel like having one. Between different brands, any fat-free American cheese, you're going to have between 3 and 4 grams of protein and 30 calories each, which is also a good number to have. And now, as far as the turkey bacon, so I am using turkey bacon. I'm not using regular bacon, but if you cook it crispy enough, you can have that taste that bacon has. You won't be able to get that fattiness consistency of bacon if that's the kind of bacon you prefer, because the turkey is just made differently from a pork, and they have different body compositions, so you're not gonna have that belly fat, But at the same time, you still get to have that crisp. You get to have some bacon, Maybe you're not having that bacon, but you're having some bacon. And if you want to throw it, ultimately, that's fine. You want to fit it in your macros, do it. But this is the best version I can come up with for this. That's why I'm doing it like this. I'm going to use 3 strips of bacon. I'm using the Butterball brand. There's different brands. They all have pretty much the same macros. This is the one that I found to be the best. And nothing but the best for you guys. That's why I have this. So now we have the egg, the bacon, and the cheese, and the toast. That should be all set, right? Wrong. Here is the missing ingredient for making this amazing. So we have these simply potatoes. We are using this kind of hash brown casserole kind of thing. You're gonna use 1 serving. When you're having it on the side of your eggs as a dish, as a platter, it's not really a lot. But when you're putting it on your sandwich, it's the perfect amount. So make sure you cook that correctly. And then once you have your toast, you have your egg, your bacon, and your cheese, and you put that on top. Put a little salt and pepper on both. I put it on the eggs, and then I put it on the potatoes as well. So once you're having that, you stack it all up. Make sure it's neat because it can fall apart. But it's a thing of beauty. I mean, look at it. It's a masterpiece. So enjoy it, guys. The macros are going to be as follows. They are right here. And as you can see, they are impeccable. I mean, well, I don't know how that word applies to a food, but Nevertheless, it's a great sandwich to have in the morning. It fills you up. You have fats, you have protein, you have carbohydrates. So you have everything you need. It's well balanced. And if you want to throw in some spinach in the eggs while you're making it, by all means do it. You know, who's to say you can't? And if you just feel like you need to have some greens in there, you can mix it up. You can throw other things in there. But this is basically what I have when I really want to get that bacon, egg, and cheese feel. But you get to have it with hash browns. This is a very low in calorie hash brown, whatever. It's just potatoes, so you're not frying it. You're not deep frying whatever. It's not like French fries or anything. But I think it's a good alternative, and if anything, it can even become a staple. It's not difficult to make. It doesn't take a long time to make. It's super simple and it's delicious. Here we go, everyone. By the way, let's go ahead and try the sandwich out. Watch me enjoy it. So you already saw it. We're gonna go ahead and get ready to go to town. It's a slightly messy one, but if you have a plate like normal people do, you should be fine. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yes, please. 10 out of 10. I'm loving this. This does not feel like a diet. If you know me, you know I don't take small bites, so it took me a second to get that ingested. So I like it a lot. I think you will too. I don't know how many times I gotta say it, so go ahead and try it. Leave the comments if you have any questions on how to, any other steps that you need as far as how to make it. I think it's pretty simple the way that I laid it out, but if you have more questions, by all means, if you're new to the kitchen, I also understand. Let me know. I'm happy to help. And if you want to see other recipes, any other suggestions, let me know. Maybe some lunches. I have lunch ideas and dinner ideas, but you know, right now this is what's been coming to me, and had more opportunities in the morning. So I'll be happy to make more videos in the future. If you have any other questions about how I count my food throughout the day, doesn't have to be an actual recipe video, but whatever other questions you have as far as food goes, any other questions as far as fitness goes, I'm happy to answer those. I appreciate your support, and remember to follow me on TikTok, on Facebook, and on Instagram. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, guys, if you do more, you eat like this, you will be more. I don't know, man. I can do a lot more.